What the? What?
Hello, Mr. FedEx man, that's only one box. Well, I guess I'm waiting on the other 3 wheels to show up, but I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of the wheel since we have one of them.
Ooh, look at those. I can already see them through the plastic. Woo! Those TIS wheels.
Alright guys, that's a little sneak peek of the wheels. I'm just waiting on the other 3 to show up from FedEx. But huge thanks to John Ramos over at TIS Wheels for hooking it up. These wheels are gonna look killer on the 2020 F250. So I'm gonna show you guys the tires real quick in case you missed them in the last video.
Ooh, look, there's a dash in the Mustang.
So if you guys didn't see the latest video, the tires had already came in. They are Nitto Terra Grappler G2s, 35 by 12.5 20. And yes, you just saw a sneak peek. We've got some 20-inch TIS wheels. I'll go over the exact specifications on the wheels once we get them mounted, but I'm just waiting for the other 3 to show up. And then I also got one other mod for the F250. And pretty much after these mods, that's pretty much gonna conclude the F250 build for a little bit. They don't have tuning out yet. I've heard they have the tuning for the transmission for the 10-speed, but they don't have the actual tuning for the engine itself out yet. It's just such a new truck, and as cars and trucks progress and the EPA cracks down, they make it a little bit harder to unlock these. So I know some people are still working on unlocking the 2020s, but for now I won't really be able to do any performance mods, which honestly isn't a big deal for me right now. I do obviously want to do a few things to it just to kind of open it up, but the truck runs and drives so awesome with the 10-speed. I can only imagine it with like an exhaust intake tune, EGR delete, all that good stuff. But anyways, let me show you what the other mod is. Okay guys, so it's actually Monday. I got the first wheel on Friday. It said all the wheels were gonna be here Friday, and then for some reason FedEx changed the date to Saturday. Saturday comes around, I waited all day, and the rest of the wheels didn't show up. But the wheels finally did show up today, so that's why this video is different from the other day, but same video. So I did finally do the other mod. I wanted to show you guys this. I got the little black inlays from Amazon, so I had Misa put those on. I think that looks actually really good. I think they almost should have done that from the factory. So if you guys want to do this, I think it's like 20 bucks on Amazon. It's just black little inlays, and they actually sent me 2, so I have a backup in case one rips or something. But it's literally just a black sticker that sits inside. But I think that looks super good. Anyways, I'm gonna get the truck loaded up and we're gonna go get these wheels installed. So we got the truck back, got the wheels and tires on. Now, few things to note. This truck is just a stock 2020 F250 Super Duty 6.7 liter Powerstroke Lariat. It's not the trimmer package because I think those are actually a little bit taller. But this doesn't have a leveling kit or anything. It's just stock factory height. What I ended up doing was 35 by 12.5 20 Nitto Terra Grappler G2s. And then I ended up going with some TIS wheels. They are a 20x10 with a -25 offset. So I'm gonna show you guys those here in just a second, but I went and washed the truck. I wanted to clean it up for the video so you guys could see it, and I want to take some pictures, and I'm gonna add like a little edit towards the end, or I'll put it before this, but yeah, I'll add some pictures at the end so you guys can really see what it looks like. And I'm gonna show you where it's rubbing and where it's not rubbing. So here is the wheels. I'm really excited about them. I think the TIS wheels look really good on this. Like I said, it's a 20x10. I was gonna get originally the all black ones, but they only had the machined face, and now looking at it, the machined face kind of works with the silver truck and all the black accents, so I actually think it looks really good. So I'll give you guys a full wide profile here. So, and then I'll show you guys up close up the back so you guys can kind of see the wheel gap. Obviously a lot of people are doing 37s with a leveling kit, but this is factory height and these are 35, so there you go. I think it looks super clean on that truck. Obviously you could go bigger, you could go with some crazy offsets, but this is my daily driver and it's my tow vehicle, so I didn't want to go too crazy with it, and I kind of like the nice clean look. So here's from the side, you can see how much they poke out. It's not a ton. I may add some mud flaps later on just to protect the paint, because obviously this is sticking out far enough where it's going to kick some rocks up, but it does stick out far enough where it looks like you have a nice off-road aftermarket wheel and tire. The factory ones, they stick like way in here, so I'm really happy with how they look. Now when I was pulling out of the tire shop, this black plastic piece, there's like a little black cover, kind of like the front, there's a black little cover here that was rubbing, so I took that off, and that was pretty much the biggest part that was rubbing. So I took that off, now nothing's rubbing right there. I'm going to show you guys, because I didn't see where else it's rubbing, but when you do a full turn, it does rub. I think it's either right down there or it's that little tab right there. So I'm going to turn the wheel and we'll kind of figure this out together. Okay, so you can see a full turn, it hits that little metal prong right there. It's kind of like the end of this tab. So probably just take like a Dremel or a grinder right there and just cut that little tab off. Other than that, it's literally not rubbing anywhere else. It actually wasn't rubbing in the front from what I could see. So that's pretty exciting. I hate when aftermarket wheels and tires rub on the truck. So I'll give you guys one more non-edited, just walk around up the truck so you can see what it looks like. Of course, it's super windy here because it's Amarillo, Texas, but I think the fitment is perfect for being stock height. So there's a good look at it from the front angle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stance of the truck. I think it looks awesome. Honestly, if you do a level, you could go with some 37s, but I really am not sure still if I want to level the truck. Now, it sits obviously a little bit lower in the front because of the factory rake, but honestly, it looks really good. So further down the road, I might do a leveling kit, but I really want to do a nice one. One like a Carly suspension that rides better than stock, because I've heard they actually ride better than stock. I just don't want to give up any of the daily driver characteristics of this truck. I mean, it rides really nice, it gets decent gas mileage, and I really didn't want to ruin that. So that's why I went with the 35s. I was going to do a 22-inch wheel because I do agree the 22s look a little bit better. The sidewall of the tire obviously gets a little thinner, so you can see more of the wheel. However, I was just afraid that the 22s might not ride as good as the 20s. Now, I don't have personal experience. That's kind of just what I've read. So I've played it safe, went with the 20s from TIS. Huge thanks again to them for hooking it up. I really like the wheels. I think they look great on the truck. I think that fitment's perfect for like a nice daily driver tow vehicle. Now, obviously, you could have a tow truck. You could have a truck that you tow stuff with a 12-inch lift in 40s, and you could have a badass SEMA build, but I didn't want to go that crazy. I just kind of like the clean, subtle look, a little bit of poke from the tires so that people, you know, when they're driving by, they know that it's got aftermarket wheels and tires. So for me, this was like the perfect setup. I don't have any gas mileage figures yet because I really haven't drove the truck enough to get a good average, but I'll probably make a video on that. So far, the truck rides super smooth still, nice and quiet. Obviously, I didn't change anything besides the tire size, but other than that, the truck rides awesome still, which is a big thing for me. I really want a nice, quiet, good riding truck. So in the future, I'll probably do a lift. I just really want to buy a super nice one. I don't want to cheap out and just get some spacers up front, because I've done that before and it kind of ruins the ride quality. And this is a really nice truck, so I want to keep it that way. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see any more content on the F250, comment down below, and comment down below what you guys think of the wheels. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll put some pictures at the end so you guys can just see what the truck actually looks like just sitting there, and not a video of me walking around it. So hit that subscribe button, comment down below. I will see you guys on the next one.